Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Yes, welcome to my YouTube channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World YouTube channel. Okay, today we're going to be talking about Andy Cohen, guys. Andy Cohen single-handedly threw a dead man under the bus. Okay, what I mean by that, if y'all caught, watch What Happens Live the first week or first Sunday of the month of December. They were talking about Luther Vandross, and his special guest on it was none other than one of Luther Vandross's best buddies, Patti LaBelle. Yes, Andy lured her in, and as he commonly do, hell, people spill tea. But most of the time, the tea that's been spilled is on people that are still living in the world. But he got Patty, Maddie, Sadie, Batty, Craddy. She ousted dead Luther Vandross. Okay, of course, we all know that Luther Vandross was his own man, and there were always rumors swarming around him that he was gay. But he never wanted to come out because of his mother, even though mothers always know about their children and their sexuality. It's just a known thing. But evidently, Luther kept it very privately when he was still living. But after he died, honey, the secrets he told, guess who's gonna try to spill them now to stay relevant? I guess, because I'm like, if you were his best buddy and he didn't even let it be known, why would you, Patti LaBelle, oust out and let it be known that Luther Vandross was actually, yes, he was gay? And the only reason why he didn't come out is because he didn't want to upset his female friends or fans. And because basically she felt or he felt that we were the only one buying his music. But that's not true. Everybody loved Luther. Gay, white, black, Chinese, Asian, um, Indian. Everybody loved Luther Vandross. Okay? Plenty of babies were made by Luther Vandross's music. So I just thought it was very distasteful for her to out a man she called her friend. That's all. Look at her kissing on a casket and I probably giving his eulogy in some form or fashion. And then she gonna turn around. What is it? He died, I think he died in 2005. How many more years after that she let it rest? And now out the blue 2017, she's going to out her brother. Okay, Dionne Warwick could have did it. You know, several other entertainers could have did it that was around him and had some business dealings with them, but they didn't do it. She did it, y'all, and I'm pretty sure he told her everything. She could write a book and just spill all the tea. Aretha Franklin was one of his colleagues. I ain't gonna say he was one of her best friends or she was best friends with him, but she sung at his funeral and attended his funeral, but she kept it secret. Diana Ross, I'm sure she knew that he was gay. All right, but guess what? She didn't spill the beans on him, nor did Mariah Carey, Lionel Richie. They probably knew too. They didn't spill the beans, and even his probably second heart, Dionne Warwick. No, she knew. She didn't spill the beans. She didn't try to re-jump or restart her career. She's already been solidified. That's why I don't understand why Patti LaBelle is coming out. Even Cheryl Lynn did duets with him. She probably knew how he swung. Oprah Winfrey had many interviews with him, and he performed on her show several times. Okay, Clyde Davis probably knew too. Everybody knew. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Your best girlfriends, your best guy friends. When you sit there and tell them this is dear to me, this is my secret, I'm gonna take it to my grave, that don't mean you and Whitney Houston, I'm pretty sure she knew too. And her mother. You don't go spill somebody else's beans on live TV and a talk show, gossip show type of format. I mean, come on. That is so distasteful, so wrong, just so everything. And I'm so surprised. Even Janet Jackson, you know, the other little artist I just showed you before her clip, I'm pretty sure she knew. What I was trying to say with all the clips was a lot of people probably knew, but it was Luther's secret. It was his business. It wasn't meant for everybody to know, or he would have told everybody. But now the man's been dead for I don't know how many years. You can calculate it up yourself from 2005 to 2017. You know what I'm saying? Um, it wasn't supposed to be told. We're talking about what? Almost, oh, let's see. Just too long, guys. It was just too long for her to come along and bring in a secret that big to unleash on us. Okay? That was crazy. That was all get out nonsense that she would have done that to Luther Vandross. I just don't know what to say. It's crazy that somebody would take that type of opportunity, 12 years we're talking, to out somebody. Even Patti LaBelle did this young man wrong that made her pies sell at Walmart. She tried to do him wrong, tried to not give him credit, but his video went so viral she couldn't do anything but bring him, and out, bring him out properly and give him. Because I think she was going to get him some used pocketbook, some Chanel bag she had, and it was going to be over. Now she had to put him on some talk show. I don't forgot what it was. It might have been Steve Harvey. I'm not really sure. And shower him with different kinds of gifts and stuff. I'm like, nah, you should have paid that man royalties from that pie sale because your pies wasn't leaving Walmart or any other place that you put them out in, you know. So she had to, everybody was getting on her on social media. I remember that. I didn't want to do one on it because I'm not really a Patti Bell little fan or anything like that or follower. Some of her music I can get with, but she was just too loud. I used to love her on A Different World playing as Dwayne Wayne's mother. She had some acting skills there, but I never really cared too much for her music. But I was just like, how in the world this lady's gonna, throw her dead, deceased friend under the bus like that? I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't get a chance to do it when it first had sprung out because I was working on other material. But I just had to get my say in. Now I'm gonna go on and read to you what another article called Page Six had posted and put on their blog site about the whole incident. It reads from page 6.com on December 7th is when they published it at 11:22 a.m. It said Patti LaBelle, one of the late Luther Vandross's good friends, divulged information about his private life. Hint, private life, guys. During Tuesday's night appearance on Watch What Happens Live. Host Andy Cohen asked LaBelle, 73, did he struggle with the idea of coming out publicly? Was that something that you talked about at all? Now, my perspective on this, she could have said, well, Andy, you know what? Whatever was done and said between two friends privately, we're going to keep that private because if he didn't let y'all know, it's not my place. And that's how she could have did it respectfully. Nah, she going to go out. She's 73 years old. She need to be sitting down somewhere pretty much and doing interviews if she must or performing and talking about herself and her children and this, that, and third. Don't go talk about somebody else's child. And of course she will wait before or wait after his mother died, to expose the truth. But again, it wasn't her real truth to tell. Okay? But going back to what the article wrote, it said, she responds by saying, we talked about it, LaBelle said without hesitation. She ready to dish the dirt and get her, I guess, relevancy back into the mainstream public so we can keep talking about her. But she said basically he, meaning Luther, did not want his mother to be on the know, I guess, is what they're insinuating in the article that he was. But she goes on to say, although she might have known, but he wasn't going to come out and say this to the world. So why are you coming out and saying it to the world, Patty? If he left the world without anybody knowing from his lips, from his mouth, from his voice, whether he verbally lies it to us or he sung it to us, then you should have kept your mouth shut. You should have kept your mouth shut, Patty LaBelle. Oh, that's my point. And then it goes back on the article. It reads, and he had a lot of lady fans, and he told me he just didn't want to upset the world. Okay? Then it goes on to read, it was hard for him. What a wonderful man, she added. Yeah, a wonderful man you just threw up under the bus. Okay? I hope there is a place where he can whoop your behind after you leave this plane of existence for outing him. Okay, not that it would have did any good or whatever. I just would have felt better about it because you did wrong. You did wrong. You need your hand slapped. Okay, and pretty much some other things slapped as well. But anyway, I that was my piece. It wasn't in the article. Then it goes on to say, despite constant chatter and rumors, Vandross, a New Jersey native known for his R&B voice and no less than a dozen hits, never addressed his sexuality. No, he didn't. Okay, like I said, he died in 2005 at the age of 54. According to a family statement, he never really recovered from a stroke he suffered in 2003. Now, we all can contend with that. He never really was right. He had some speech problems, and after the stroke, I think he did suffer diabetes and some other things. But in his songs, you could tell he always wanted love. He probably found love, but love just did him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was with a man or whether he was with a woman, love is love. And when it's not reciprocated, you do go through stages of depression. You go through stages of asking yourself and probably the Lord, why can't you have somebody? Why nobody's in your life? But like I said, it really was not for Patti LaBelle to divulge. I mean, what if somebody came out and told her secrets while she's still living? Of course, she would be mad. She'll be on social media going back and forth. This, that, and that. That's why I say I know why Aretha Franklin don't mess with Patti LaBelle nor Dionne Warwick, because they run their mouth too much. Now, I can't really say about Dionne Warwick other than the little thing her and Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin been going through. But, Aretha ain't going to tell her business. She just ain't going to, she ain't going to mess with you. If you're out of sight, out of mind, and her definition of being out of sight, out of mind, she ain't even gonna give you the conversation to even bring up somebody she don't really deal with. It's just gonna be like how Mariah Carey say, "Who are they? I don't know them." That kind of little shade. So I could I see why she don't mess with them. Or definitely mess with Patti LaBelle because she messy. She messy. She want to stay relevant. Nobody really named the street after her. Nobody really been checking for her lately. This, that, and the third. I don't even know if she's doing concerts. And people are like selling, any of her concerts are selling out. But I need she need to go somewhere and sit herself down. I mean, all of this is my perspective. Thank you for coming to listen to it. But I'm a diehard Luther admirer. Have always supported his concerts. I only went to one, but that's all they needed for me because they were high. But I enjoy his concert. He can give a dog it good concert. It was I think I paid my $56, but this was like in the 80s. So that was kind of high then back in the day. But he gave you every minute, every second, every hours of his concert. I think it was like a 3 to almost 4 hour concert that he gave us, but it was of the utmost caliber of entertainment. It really was. So I got all of my money's worth and then some. And his collection of his albums and CDs that we definitely just go through. They're timeless music. You'll never get tired of hearing them, playing them, talking about them, making babies to them. I mean, it's just really, really, he's a really consummate type of artist. And nothing can be taken away from him, whether he's gay or straight. It just is what it is. But I was just thought, see, that's what I'm saying. People need to just don't tell people their secrets that they don't want out. Because technically he left this world leaving a question mark in most of our minds. Okay? And maybe it would have hurt his album sales. I don't know. Because I'm like, if you love the music, just buy the music. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the person's sexuality or how they get down unless, it's your religion or whatever. I understand. I don't take no offense. But when you tell somebody in confidence and you want them to hold your secret because you're holding it and you're battling in within yourself trying to I guess not letting people know your sexuality because you think it would cost you your career or your money when it comes to people admiring you and buying your product and coming seeing you in concert. You had to struggle with that from the time you got into the industry to the time you literally left or couldn't perform in the industry anymore because of your health. Then you got somebody throwing salt on you when you're dead. Your bones already done deteriorated back to the dust. And you got somebody still. I mean, come on, Patti LaBelle. Ugh, I hope somebody brings some dirt up on you. So we'll be talking about you when you deceased. You know what I'm saying? But I probably won't. Because I ain't staying you now. Other than trying to, I guess, defend my Luther. Because if anybody say you know, something wrong or whatever, and I'm in the presence, then, you know, I'm going to take off from my Luther, whether he was gay or he not. When he made good music, that's what we bought it for. We didn't buy the man. We bought the music that the man made. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. So, if you feel how I feel, put the comments down. But if you don't feel like I feel, be, you know, don't be disrespectful for what I'm saying if you want to make a comment. But I'm just saying, my channel, my perspectives, this is what I feel. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. But like I said, I can see why Riri was named the Queen of Soul. Okay, because she kept it real and she gave her good music, honey. And she kept her mouth shut when it didn't pertain to her and hers. Okay, but I can't say the same about Patty. Patty Waddy, give a dog a ball. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon about something. Bye-bye.